Hello and welcome to another episode of the Long Hop Cricket Podcast with me, Owen, and Dave's alongside me as usual. And today we're going over the fifth and final test match between India and England and sort of a review of the series because we have to, because we decided to do a podcast on this thing.
We're a jinx. When we started, England didn't do very well in Bangladesh when we started this.
It's true.
Started the Long Hop Cricket Podcast, and things haven't gone well in India.
Yeah, I hope not. So, first of all, Dave, how's your day been?
Yeah, not too bad.
Not too bad, exciting. I think you say that every time.
Is this the third time I've told you it's not too bad?
It's all right. It's been all right, not too bad. Right, good. Glad I ask you every time.
Well, we've had a few technical problems.
Yeah, this is like our fourth go at starting this podcast,
and we're only a day late doing this.
Yeah,
we've had some problems getting together. This is quite late on the Wednesday night.
Yeah,
but we're
sorry about that.
We're here,
prime listeners.
How's your day been?
Busy last couple of days, sorting stuff for Christmas, but it's all good.
For the big C.
Yeah, yeah. No one says that. Right, have you got any news?
Yeah, I'll throw some news your way. Where to start with the news? There's some bloke shouting outside my window. First of all,
keep going. They can't hear that.
Alvaro Peterson has been given a 2-year ban for his match fixing. For those of you who don't remember who Alvaro Peterson, he's ex-South African. Not that long ex, I don't suppose.
No, it wasn't that long ago, was it?
So he's been 2-year banned, and he's actually got himself in a bit of trouble. He's admitted to perverting the court of justice, burning evidence, all of that good stuff.
He's in big trouble.
Du Plessis, on the other hand, loses his ball tampering appeal, but no further action is being taken.
Okay.
And something that's just going to make you laugh.
Right.
Well, first of all, I'll go on to the thing that's going to make you laugh. Jack Leach. I may have called him Joe Leach on a previous podcast.
It was bowling action. I was looking at that. So his bowling action's being checked out, isn't it?
When Ansari went home, whether the last test or the test before, Ansari went home, and there's a lot of talk about, well, why aren't they bringing up this
Leach?
Yeah, instead of a Dawson, if you like.
Right.
Why aren't they bringing in this Jack Leach? And it turns out that Jack Leach, 25-year-old, took a absolute heap of wickets at a very good Taunton spinning pitch last season, has been suspect for throwing for an illegal action.
Past 15 degrees, isn't it?
Past 15 degrees. He's been to Loughborough, Loughborough to get it sorted, and he's fine. He's now.
They say that, right? They always say this. They say they go to get it checked and they're fine. Does that mean they sorted it and now he's fine, or does that mean there was nothing wrong? They never say though, do they? They never specify whether actually they needed to change anything. But he's gone back
outside. He's gone back out to England Lions, so I'm presuming that he hasn't had to go away and work at his action, because that's not something you could probably just take up.
What do you think though? It's like, look, all you need to do is show you can bowl with less than 15 degrees. So I don't turn it if I do that. But we don't care. Just bowl 6 balls with your arms straight and go, oh, yeah, there you go. There you are. We've recorded it. You're fine.
I'm not sure.
You hope not, don't you? Because that's just... I want to find out more about that. I'm not sure I trust it.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
But anyway, he's been passed, hasn't he? He's all right.
The headphones on my head don't actually work.
I said not to. I don't wear the headphones. I don't see the need for it.
You might hear some this
is amazing.
But I've just pulled the headphones out. They just weren't working.
No, it's pointless. It's stupid. Do you want these ones? Do you want to see if my ones
work? Leave it for now. The last bit of news is Bradman Cricket 2017 has landed for all consoles. And
go on, give us a review. May as well.
Right, okay. The best way I can put it is, imagine you're redoing your patio. You're pulling up your patio.
This is a game review.
Yeah.
Right.
And all the bugs you see underneath the patio flag, they're about the same amount that's in Don Bradman. It is just full of
Jesus Christ,
little bits and bobs of.
That was terrible. But go on.
They've got a Bug's
Just
Life
too many
cast to come in and just get involved in the game.
Crazy amount of glitches in it.
It's not it's just I've had to start a new career mode because you know the one that.
Oh, what the hell? What happened to the bat?
There's a save glitch that I can't now. I got picked for my county. So blah blah blah. Picked for my county side. Couldn't play because of the save glitch. Yeah, I'm running down the wicket.
Yeah, that's mental.
The teams aren't matching up. I've downloaded a new. Anyway, they brought out a patch today for it, but.
Is it working now?
I've had to start. It's still screwed up. There's so many bugs in it. I'm not sure how games can be put out without.
It's amazing.
That many bugs in it.
Yeah. Oh well.
Let's bash on with this.
Right. Are we going to review the game first?
Yeah.
Then we'll move on to reviewing the series.
First of all, I was reading yesterday. I was scrolling through Twitter, and I did see Michael Vaughan said some interesting things on Twitter regarding how bad England have been.
It's pretty easy to have a go at England, though, isn't it?
Well,
that's not difficult to pick holes.
No, but
in the England performance,
I started reading through the comments, and Indian supporters were quite adamant that Michael Vaughan should turn his attention to how good India were, or at least give them some credit.
Yeah.
We haven't done that necessarily. I can't remember us talking too much about India. We're probably not going to being following the English cricket team, but I think it might be nice, especially with that first innings, to just avert our attention to India for the fifth and final test, because we'll be repeating ourselves for a lot of this podcast.
Well, yeah, right. For the lot of the, I mean,
first of all, Nair, 303 not out.
Yeah, I know.
He's second only ever Indian batsman to hit a 100, and he's a young lad. We spoke beforehand, 303 or 381.
That's mental.
That's quick, isn't it?
That's so fast. That's so fast.
Yep.
I know we want to focus on India, but I don't think I've seen England bowl so bad for 5 test matches.
Although you have to be in it to win it, and
so bad, isn't it though?
Well,
really bad.
I support India now. I don't know if I told you.
Yeah, so you were a Villa supporter last year. They got relegated by a Chelsea supporter now.
Yeah, it has been bad. Raul picked up 199.
So mental. Was that in a different innings? No. No, that was in the same one.
759 for 7. I think that's England's biggest not deficit.
This is like when you play a cricket game, and you get in with someone, get a massive score, get out. It's like, smack a quick 71. Get out for like 16, 15, smash a 303, 29, 67, 51 and 1. Like, it's stupid.
I think that's England had never conceded as many runs as that in the first innings. In India, that's Indians maybe their highest total, I think anyway.
And the other thing is, right, if you just looked at those two things and it didn't give you any information on overs, it just gave you the scores. So it just said England's first total was 477. And then India's first total was, in reply, was 759.
I've never seen a 759.
Right, but
that
you would go, without knowing any other information, what would you assume would be the result?
Oh, it's draw all day long.
You're like, there's no way anyone can win that test match.
How can you lose a test match when you've batted first and got 477? How can you lose by an innings, let alone?
Well, that's what but you'd never say, well, England will lose that by an innings. That won't happen. That's not possible. But we did. We absolutely bottled it.
Well, that's enough plaudits for India. Well done.
Yeah. Well, they obviously know how to bowl at England, don't they? Because we say how bad England bowl, but they can't bat either.
India,
we really struggle to do it back to back.
How good have India been?
I think it's hard to judge.
Is it
so hard to judge?
Easier to ask you how poor have England been? Because there's obviously been a gulf in class.
I think that...
But England haven't played... You're hoping... And I think we kind of...
Oh, so badly.
Would kind of think that England have just been
badly.
way under their par. I'm not saying that if they'd been at their par, they would have won the series. But they have been way under par, I think.
That's not England playing their best. I've never seen...
That's England not playing anywhere near their best. They're not even playing par,
But the thing is like some of these people have not had to work really hard to do well. Do you know what I mean? Like 300, doesn't matter what you're facing, to get 300 runs, that's insane. So he's obviously done really well. 199, you can bowl whatever you like. Getting 199 runs is really impressive.
Mm-hmm.
But England were... We spoke about last time, so it's just... But it's that unintentional short bowling. And they've just done it for 5 test matches. I don't understand. I don't know what to say. I don't know how that's not identified and sorted out. Do you know what I mean? Like what? I don't know.
The bowling's.
I'd be more worried about the bowling.
Broad's picked up a couple, which you're happy. Stuart Broad, actually, I think.
I'd be more worried about the bowling if I was England.
Yeah. Yeah.
You bowl like that anywhere in the world and you're going to lose.
Yeah.
I've never seen England bowl like that. For 5 test matches, I could see... I don't even understand how it happens over more than one day.
How does it happen over a session? You come back in after a session.
Exactly.
And then you've had 30 overs of drops.
You go, what the hell are you doing? You're just bowling into the middle of the pitch. Like Boycott says, you're bowling them in. You're not bowling them out. Yeah. It's absolutely crazy. England have deserved to lose, and India have just are not the team to be giving them easy, and they've just smashed us. And I like the fact that they haven't, it hasn't been close, and India have just gone, wow, we can do what we want and win it. They've absolutely steamrolled us.
Well, let's run through the bowlers that have been used this tour. We've had Broad and Anderson.
Run through the England team, we've swapped and changed.
We have
it's
changed.
Been crazy.
But we have had a lot of injuries, haven't we? We have been, three injuries we've had, and we've had players that just can't get in the team. Like players that were like, no, don't put him in.
To be fair, there are quite a few players that have had it quite hard.
Yeah, but let's just talk about the bowling. Because if you're saying, which I'm probably going to agree with you, that the bowling has been way under.
That's the main worry, isn't it?
The bowling has actually been unacceptable, hasn't it? It hasn't been under par, it's been unacceptable.
Yeah, it's like, that's not international, that's not county standard.
I haven't woken up at 4 a.m, some mornings, to click it on, to see that. I haven't been up at 6 to click and to see that on. I am not paying my Sky subscription to go and watch that. Yeah. And the guys that have gone to India, the Barmy Army and whatnot, you're lucky you're going to such
India,
an interesting
it'd be
country.
cool, wouldn't it?
You know what I mean?
I know,
Broad and Anderson.
Anderson's been so bad.
Or he's had what? Did he have
rubbish?
Did he have two tests, or was it just the one test? Broad and Anderson haven't bowled together on this series, which is a bit weird. We've had injuries both sides. I actually think Stuart Broad's actually probably been the pick of the pace bowlers. I think got a lot of variations, but
I'm too annoyed to compliment anyone.
Jake Ball, we didn't see anything, did we? Really?
To be honest, he's the one I saw bowl the most, right? And he looked quite good, but he hasn't been used, has he?
He hasn't picked up that many wickets either.
No, but he wasn't bowling short. When I say he looked good, he wasn't bowling short.
He could actually,
and he was reverse swinging the ball.
Yeah, he might have been the only fast bowler I actually saw it.
We were talking about this, but he bowled something like 17 overs out of the match. It's brilliant. Yes, definitely.
He's bowled 23 overs and 190 out of 190 here.
73?
23.
23.
Who else has bowled pace?
They were saying not to do with... Oh, right, sorry, I'm going off on a tangent. Who else has bowled pace?
Wokes hasn't had the greatest of tours.
No.
With the bat or with the ball.
Stokes hasn't...
Stokes picked up a fiver in the first and then has been non-existent since.
They were talking about that, though.
He hasn't had any overs
saying how...
either.
Yeah. So he picked up a fiver and he hasn't bowled since.
Yeah, he hasn't.
That's like village cricket. When someone's bowling too well, you take them off to make a game of it.
I think that's all. Is that all the pace we've had? Has Finn had a go?
Rashid's been trying to do it. Isn't he? Bowling them short ones.
Well,
Jennings,
he comes up on this. He might be bowling medium pace.
Ring Bresnan back.
Spin. I think that's all.
Rubbish.
Finn hasn't had a go, has he?
Rubbish.
I hope not. The spin. Well, we can go through a few names.
Been really bad. Gareth Batty. Waste of time. I said that before this tour.
Yeah.
The waste of time.
I just want to talk to you about the likes of Gareth Batty and potentially Dawson. Now, Gareth Batty has definitely not got a career in international cricket.
No, it was a waste of time. It was such a stupid thing to do.
And when you said to me, why have they brought Gareth Batty? I said, I don't care about their age, as long as they come and do a job. And they come and play well. I don't mind. He didn't.
He couldn't do it.
So he couldn't come
Rubbish.
And do his job. Yeah.
Rubbish.
So he's been
Rubbish.
probably the worst spinner, hasn't he, Batty?
Well, I don't know. I don't know if you can pick the most rubbish. They've been really bad. I don't know. That's a good question. Who's been the worst?
I think Batty has.
I don't know. I mean,
I think Ansari.
you remember when you said Rashid had come of age? He bowled a good over, and then it's getting me really annoyed. And again, I don't understand.
Would you like to know what Rashid's economy was?
I tell you what, I'd love to see. What I'd really be interested to see, and I don't know if it's possible to get it, but I really want to see. You know, when they show where the balls have landed,
yeah,
and like short.
Mm-hmm. No, he's a scattergun, isn't he?
No, I don't think he has. I think he's perfectly in the short, and then some pitching like beyond the wicky, like way past.
Yeah. What did you think of Ansari when he did get a game? Let's not count one he was ill for. I think that's a bit harsh. Right? I think we saw one proper game from Ansari.
I don't think he looked that bad.
It was all right. It wasn't brilliant, but it was all right.
But I think that's brilliant. Going by everyone else, like, well, he was all right. Like, get him in the team.
But I'm not jumping for joy or excited to see him come back to international cricket.
No, but
Dawson's the same.
I think he did all right, but they were saying that he got way over bowled.
Yes,
just got tired.
Yeah, we got had 43 overs in that 190.
Even the Indians were saying he was being over bowled.
He actually was probably one of the best we've seen. Well,
yeah, I thought he looked all right. From what I saw, I thought he did quite well.
Moeen Ali.
Rubbish.
Yeah.
But again, you can't drop him because he tends to do something every now and then. Like he got 150, was it?
Yeah, but he also in the second innings, the third innings.
That's what I think's been another problem with the batting.
Yeah.
No one has done well in both innings.
No, that's right.
If they've done well in one of them, they'll have failed completely in the other.
We haven't scored a big 100. We've seen a 303 and a 199. What, did Kohli make a double? Yep.
Did he?
Kohli's made hundreds as well, hasn't he? So would Kohli make 220 or something in the last game? Or was it the game before? So England haven't gone on to that.
Something positive for England has come out of this is that the opening situation isn't looking so terrible anymore. Was it?
No.
It was looking like before the Sri Lankan series,
Jennings
at the end of the summer, it was looking like, well, we've got Hales and that's about it.
Jennings
and he's not really...
had 2 games and it's probably
well,
achieved more than what...
Well, he got 100 and a 0 and a 1 and a 50. So it's like...
He's probably got a better. He might have a better average than what Hamid's got.
I'd rather have Hamid though, wouldn't you?
Yeah, probably. Though Jennings has certainly shown us that
you can.
There's a spot in there for him. Maybe he'd have to go to 3 to get into the team.
Yeah,
but he has certainly been somewhat more promising.
I think that's the best thing that's come out of it is we've found some openers or some people that can do it. Or we've been really struggling with that for ages.
We've been struggling since Strauss.
Yeah,
and like they're literally Hales. I don't think
his technique's good enough.
I don't think he ever looked like he could open it.
He's done all right. I don't think he did. I don't think he's done. I'd like to see his average. I don't think he's done terribly. 7.
Who was the idiot before it?
Gollum.
Yeah, Gollum.
That's so harsh.
Did he score 100?
Did he score 100?
Yes, he got 100 and then nothing else. It was Hales who hasn't scored 100. So Gollum's...
No, he didn't. Well, who did he get 100 against?
West Indies.
Oh.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, me as well.
Who had it before that? Oh, it was... Well, we've had a long list of people who haven't done very
Root, probably. Or Trot.
Trot's had it in.
Rubbish. So stupid. So stupid.
And so, but we've got Jennings and Hamid now.
Yeah. And you got Hales who can do a job.
If I would have told you Rashid's going to take 23 wickets in 5 games before the test, before the series, you'd have bit my hand off, wouldn't you?
Oh, you'd say that's all right.
Well,
that's not amazing though.
He's maybe Jadeja picked him for...
Do you know, if you said that, I go, how many runs? Well,
23
10,000?
23 to get 23 wickets is brilliant in a test series. I think Jadeja is the only bowler that's
that's completely to circumstance, isn't it? Like, he's been rubbish. He's just bowled so much. And they've smashed so many runs, and occasionally they've just smacked one when he's bowled a long hop to somebody. I don't think that represents anything, those 23 wickets. That doesn't impress me at all.
He's been England's leading wicket taker in this series.
Who's bowled the most? I bet he's bowled the most.
Ball.
Who's bowled the most and who's gone for the most runs? I know they tend to go together.
I reckon Moeen Ali's probably bowled the most. Rashid close second.
Rashid has definitely gone for the most runs.
Well, yeah, he was going at 5.16 in the last yesterday's game.
Yeah, but India are good. India are really good. Should we review the series?
Well, actually, I was probably closest with my predictions.
What was your original one?
4-1.
What? That wasn't your original prediction.
Go back. It was. I said there wouldn't be a drawn game. You said there would be a drawn game. I said
what did I say? 3-1.
So I was probably closest. So, well, I knew how many games India would win. You didn't.
No, I'm not having that. You were out of it straight away. You were out of it straight away. You said the one thing that won't happen.
We were both out of it straight away because
you'll think
England would win a game.
You'll think there'll be a drawn game. Well, it's going to rain, is it? That's what you said.
Do you know what I said?
That's what you said.
In
the same voice.
After the first test,
you were like, "Yeah, I think we'll win some.
Yeah,
I think we'll do better."
I was like, actually, my heart is telling me 2-0 England. I remember saying that. My head's saying 2-1 India. My heart is saying 2-0 England.
Brilliant. Oh. It's just demoralising.
I don't know how much we can say, apart from better luck next time.
It's like, yeah, let's see if you can do it in England. That's literally it, isn't it? That's the only thing we can do. Yeah, they wouldn't do that to us in England, though. Wait until the ball swings. Oh yeah, it did, but we didn't use that bowler.
I actually think that Indian team have got pace bowlers that are good as well. I think that Indian team could probably... Well, they're number one in the world, but they do have... They won't come to England until, I think it's 2018, or it might even be later than that. Do you want to talk about Butler? Another not out What did he get in the first innings? He got 5 in the first inning. But I think Butler actually has been a nice addition to the...
Yeah, I mean, he's done well. Again, though, like we said last time, they need to sort out who's bit the wicky. That's stupid. And I think having Jennings, if they bring Jennings and... Tell you what we could do.
I'd put Root down and bring
Yeah,
Jennings
we
in
can
3.
pick our team for the next game.
So the next time,
England
I think
team.
it's South Africa.
But whoever, next Test match, who are you picking?
Okay, so I'm going to have...
everyone's fit. Let's just assume everyone's fit.
Okay.
Because they'll have a layoff now, won't they?
Well,
quite a while.
It's England summer. I think it's South Africa.
Yes, right. So
I'm going to go with Chris Gothic, Strauss, Michael Vaughan. Okay. Cook,
captain. Right.
Hamid as your second opener.
Okay.
Jennings at number 3. Jennings deserves on a callback, doesn't he? 150.
He had to drop.
He's picked up 150.
Yeah.
He's also picked up a 0 and a 1. But you can't.
Yeah, I mean, you can't drop him, can you? Well, they can, and they probably will. But I wouldn't.
I think I'd like to see him at number 3. Right. How nice would it be to think, do you know what? 3 opening batsmen might be able to stop that 104.
Yeah. Do you remember when they thought that with Compton? Yeah, I remember that. Okay, go on.
Root at number 4.
Okay.
Now, this is where it starts to get... I think those front 4 kind of pick themselves. Maybe Jennings is an exception. But who's going to bat number 5?
You say your team and I'll...
Oh, do you not do it? Oh, would you already...
You say your team.
Right. So, Moeen Ali can't bat number 5 for me. Moeen Ali looks... He's such a talent, but the second innings, we're starting to go up Schitt's Creek and the paddles falling behind. Just thinks, you know
44.
What? Yeah, but
in fact, he actually did manage to do it twice. I mean, not brilliantly, but 146 and 44.
But the way he got out, he just slammed one down long on neck. Picked the fielder out perfectly. Yes, good one. You really applied yourself in that situation.
Okay, right. So Moeen Ali's not at 4. Who's at 4?
Well, I'm number 5, isn't it?
Sorry, yes.
Bairstow 5 without the gloves.
Right.
Moeen 6.
Right.
Stokes 7.
Okay.
I've got 2 bowlers in there already. Butler 8 as my keeper.
Yeah.
My number 9.
Broad?
Be...
Or Wokes?
I want to get Rashid in the team. I actually do.
I think Wokes should bat higher than Rashid anyway.
But I haven't got enough... So Jimmy and...
Stube
have to. So that's my 10 and 11. I have to bring in number 9 then. So either the spinner or it's Wokes. Can England play with only 3 seamers? No.
Alright, so you're picking Rashid 9.
Oh no, I can't. I'm gonna have to have Wokes at number 9, but I'm gonna have to rejig that batting order. Someone's gonna have to lose out. It's gonna have to be Butler.
So you give him Bairstow. Well, you've messed it right up now. So you have to give the gloves back to Bairstow, and he's batting at 4.
Batting at 5.
Should we just give the gloves to Moeen? So do this as well.
Right, let me bash this again. I'm gonna have to completely contradict myself.
Are you gonna drop Jennings?
No. So Cook, Hamid, Jennings, Root, and you know what? I've just slagged to Granny at Moeen. Moeen can come in.
What a 5?
Number 5.
Yeah.
Bairstow 6. Stokes 7. Bairstow's my keeper as well. Oh, this is horrible. And then we have Rashid. He has to be my spinner.
Right.
And then Wokes, Brody and Anderson.
Your second 11 is what I would pick. But I have the same problem. Yeah, I would like Butler to be wicky, and I like having the extra batsman.
But you can't.
Yeah, but I think you're right.
Unless you get rid of Moeen Ali. What about that?
No, I think Moeen Ali's good at 5.
So
I think Moeen Ali's good at 5.
You'd prefer to have him coming number 6 and Bairstow number 5, wouldn't you? Really, without the gloves.
Yes, but I'd also like an extra player.
Also, I'd like.
Do you reckon? How much better do you reckon England would have done with one extra player against India? Do you think it would have made a difference? I don't think it would. I think we'd have got hammered anyway.
Rashid continue as England's premier spinner?
Yes.
He's the best we've got, isn't he? Seeing as the other guy's been...
Dawson throws it.
No,
Batty's going to be coming in with a crutch.
Dawson's got 60 though, didn't he?
Yeah, not
Dawson did get a 60, thanks. But we don't need another spinner that can bat.
Not that it's a problem. I don't mind Dawson's not a bad shout.
Yeah, but I don't think I don't think we need that kind of player. I think we need someone who can take wickets.
We're going for billions of runs. I could do that. Do you remember that with Moen? He's so bad they take chances against him, and that's why he gets wickets. Like, that's not what we want.
Oh, this podcast has flown by. We're already 30 minutes in.
Are we already done 30 minutes?
I'm not sure we've even got anywhere. It's been just one of
There's not much. Series, there's nowhere really to go, is there?
So Rashid stays in the team and Moeen together. Maybe not necessarily Moeen's going to bowl as many overs as he does in English conditions as he's done.
Do you think it would make a difference changing the captain?
Well, this is something we can talk about maybe next week.
Okay.
I think I just want to talk to you about this spinning option before we click off.
Right. What about it?
Can we keep? Do we have?
We don't have any options, so there's not much to talk about.
He's the best spinner in the country, effectively, isn't he?
Well, I did actually take a hat trick when when Ali was watching. Story for another time.
Rashid is better than Moeen Ali, and Moeen Ali's been our wicketkeeper.
I think Joe Root's better than Moeen Ali.
Moeen Ali's been our premier spinner.
Do you know who I'd like? Yeah. I'd like Michael Clarke bowling. His left arm orthodox. He was dangerous. Someone like that.
I want Jadeja.
Can we have Ashwin? Just so everyone knows, you thought it was the cannonball that he bowled.
Oh yeah. It's called the Karen ball, not the cannonball. Though I think the cannonball is more
cannonball. I don't know why it's called the Karen ball.
I don't even know what Karen means.
It's that type of delivery, innit?
That finger movement.
Yeah, rubbish.
It's not. Yeah,
that sums it up pretty well. Let's just delete it and get on with it.
So next week, so on Sunday, it will be Christmas Day. There'll be no
Happy Christmas. Have a good Christmas. Forget about it and have a good Christmas.
There'll be no podcast on that date, but if I look through my phone calendar now, I can tell you what date the next podcast will come out, which will be the 1st of January. So we'll come into the
New Year
with a really positive podcast about who should be the next England captain. We're going to have a chat about what options we should take and whether Cookie should...
Yeah, whether we need one.
Either be asked to hand over the captaincy or maybe he should relinquish it for himself. So expect that on the 1st of Jan, and then you'll also have another podcast on the 8th, and then we'll get back to proper cricket with the 3 ODIs starting on the 15th of January.
Yeah.
Like we say every week, make sure you subscribe.
Subscribe.
I would.
And if you want, you can go out and find the person who subscribed and then unsubscribed, and you can tell him he accidentally unsubscribed.
Yeah,
gutted.
Yeah. We picked up 2 new subscribers last week. The one is unfortunately left.
Yeah, thanks for staying on. The other one. Merry Christmas.
So thanks.
Have a good one,
and
don't eat too much turkey, or do if you want.
F the other one, I suppose.
Thanks. Yeah. I hope you have a rubbish Christmas. Hope you forget about it. Realise halfway through the day.
That's all from us.